Hello everyone, thanks again for tuning into CYN'S Workshop. I hope you are all having a wonderful day. So, it's time for my outrageous July TBR. Let's start with, where am I going to start? Let's start with what I've already started so far. So, for my son, as you guys know, I do read to my son every night before bed. And we are going to finish the Dragons of Del Toro City with Sister of the South. We are already a couple chapters in. He's really liking it. He always loves to look at the map first and foremost. So, he's really excited about this. I don't know what we're going to read next. I've asked him, I'm like, do you want to read Dragonlance? Do you want to read How to Train Your Dragon? School for Good and Evil? He hasn't decided yet. So we're going to see. And I'm just going to say, I'm like, okay, stand in front of the bookcase and pick what you want me to read to you next. So, we are going to do that. My first weekly read, as you can see, I've already started it, is Lost Queen. This is a gift from the publisher by Putnam. So, getting into this one, not quite what I was expecting so far. However, oh, it's a duology. Ooh, I thought it was a standalone because it's kind of reading like a standalone so far. As you can see, I'm already about just like 20% in already. But, ooh, and it does have Vietnamese folklore and mythology. So, super interested in reading it so far. I do like it so far. My first 30-page a day read. Again, another arc given to me by Del Rey. Silver Cloak by L.K. Stephen. I'm really liking it so far. I really like the magic system that's going on here and how magic is connected to pain or pleasure. So, I am enjoying it thus far. As you can see, 30 pages. I'm already a little ways away, almost about halfway there, reading it, and I am enjoying it so far. So, as of right now, I have no regrets about pre-ordering the Waterstones one. No regrets at all. Still mad that I missed the Fairy Loot edition, but that kind of made me sad. As for my next 30-page a day read, I don't know. It's going to be something in this pile. But before I get into the pile, let me go into my book club reads. I am once again doing 3 book clubs this month. So for my personal book club, the Read with CYN'S Workshop Books Club, we are doing Salvacion. It is a gender-bent fantasy. It's a gender-bent version of Zorro set in fantasy. So, just look at that. It's so pretty. I already got my pens ready. I always keep like sheets of paper in the back here for my notes because I do discuss it every week, Wednesday. A certain number of chapters. It's digital. We meet online. But yeah, I'm loving the design of it. So, Salvacion. The Mexican in me is very happy. Very happy. For the Fantasy Fanatics Book Club that I'm the host of at my local Barnes & Noble in Fort Lauderdale, we're going to be doing Red Rising. And yes, this is the Fairy Loot exclusive that I lucked out on. My friend Jeff hates me. But it's okay. He can just enjoy it through me. If he watches this, he's totally going to be mad at me. He can just live vicariously through me. Love you. In any case, we're going to be reading Red Rising. This has been on my TBR for ages, and yes, I do own the Fairy Loot trilogy. I don't know if Fairy Loot is going to continue. As of right now, once I finish these 3, then depending on how much I love this series, I'll either stop or I'll continue. But I probably won't buy the standard editions because I don't like having mixed mesh sets. So if I do continue the series after Morningstar, I'm going to just do an audiobook it. But, ain't it pretty? And you want to know what else? I have matching Fairy Loot foil bookmarks, so I'm really excited to be using them. And then I will once again be joining the Kiss and Tell book club at my local Fort Lauderdale Barnes & Noble, hosted by my friend Gina, because they're going to be reading A Cursed Carved in Bone, and yes, I have the Waterstones exclusive, because who could pass up on these edges? I prefer them to the gilded ones, which is funny because I actually do like the gilded ones. I wish I could remember if I have the gilded ones of book 1. I think I do. but I don't know. But here we go. We are going to be reading this one. So this is probably going to be my next weekly read after I finish The Lost Queen, just so I can read it, write down my notes, write down what I thought of, and then just move on to the giant pile on my lap. Okay, it's only half the pile. The rest of the pile's still on the table next to me. This was a gift to me from the author, so it is that an aura of wild magic engulfing you, or are you just pleased to see me? I kind of love that title. It is a little wordy, but I do love it because it's a little funny. So, I'm going to be doing that. Followed by another final proof sent to me by a publisher, Curse for the Homesick, Mira. Mira is an imprint of HarperCollins Christian. Oh, that's a new one. I still have the shipping label that they put in the package. Oh, I was not expecting that. Okay. Alright, that's going to be something new and interesting for me. Basically, everything in this pile that I'm about to show you, 90% of them are ARCs sent to me. The Enemy's Daughter, this was sent to me by Quill Tree Books. They are an imprint, Epic Reads, and yeah, HarperCollins. So, once again, my goal is to get through as many of these ARCs as possible by the end of the year. So that way I don't have a giant pile anymore. Sent to me by Red Tower, right? Yeah. Sent to me by Red Tower, Shield of Sparrows. I've heard lots of good things about this one, so I'm kind of actually interested in reading this one. I always take Red Tower books with like a grain of salt, though, I've noticed. Alright. And Never Thought I'd End Up Here by Anna Leong. I actually really loved, I hope this doesn't find you, I read that book in a day. So I'm actually really excited to be reading this one. Alright, sent to me again by Putnam, Time After Time. I'm really excited to see how this is going to go. I love young adult books, so. Yo. First of all, the cover of this is trippy. Like, every time I look at it, my eyes are just like, oh my god. Girl Dinner by Olivia Blake. I absolutely love Olivia Blake. So, once again, thank you, Tor, for sending me a copy of this book. I'm excited. Are you guys excited? Because I'm excited. Alright. This book already came out, but I think because they're doing something special for the paperback release, they sent out new ARCs for it. So, The Stone Witch of Florence. So I was actually kind of shocked to get this one. Yeah. Because, yeah, it says that's still the old on sale date for when the hardcover came out. Yeah, see? Gorgeous trade paperback edition coming August 5th. So that's why they sent out new ones for this one. So I was kind of shocked when I got this. I was just like, wait a second, didn't this book already come out? So I'm like, I'm pretty sure they're doing something special for the paperback. And yes, they are, which is why they sent out new ARCs for it. Park Row Books. So, thank you, Park Row Books. Looking forward to reading it. Alright. Not an ARC, actual book that has been on my TBR. So, it's funny though. I was actually supposed to get a final proof copy ARC of this book. I did double check my emails because I'm like, wasn't I supposed to get a copy of that book? I was. They did send it. I never received the package. So who knows what happened to the package. But I even emailed them. I'm like, do you guys have any more final proofs to send out? And they're like, no, we're so sorry. We don't. I was like, okay, like, we're sorry you never got the package. I was like, it's fine, whatever. So I work at Barnes & Noble. I get half off books. So I just went and bought it because I do have. They did send me a final proof copy of the first book, The Ivory Key, which I really did enjoy. So I can't have an incomplete set, and I really want to know what's going to happen with the 4 siblings, so I need to see what's going to happen next. So I just went ahead and bought it. I was just really looking forward to that arc. So kind of bummed that it either kind of got lost in the mail or the ether, or maybe even stolen. Who knows? Maybe they did leave the package. Maybe the post office left the package in front of my gate and someone walked by and stole it. Whoever it is, hope you enjoyed the book. In any case, after that, Holly Jackson's Not Quite Dead. I did love the reappearance of Rachel Price. That was a really good book. And that was like my introduction into Holly Jackson. So I'm like addicted now. And yes, I do own the Fairy Loot exclusives of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Not that I've read them, but I did read the reappearance of Rachel Price, and I really enjoyed that one. So, once again, thank you to Bantam Books. Sorry, I get a lot of R's. It's kind of hard to keep track of them sometimes. But thank you again to Bantam Books, imprint of Penguin Random House, for sending me this arc of Not Quite Dead Yet. Alright. I loved Godkiller. I loved Godkiller so much. Book 2, Sunbringer. This is not an arc. This is the... I bought the hardcover version from Waterstones because it's only out in paperback in the States. And the Waterstones ones are prettier, and I bought the Waterstones exclusive of Faithbreaker, so I just needed them all to be in hardcover format. I need to have a matching set on the shelf, okay? They just have to be the same. So, I'm really hoping I get to this one. And then, last but not least, I'll probably end up making this one a 30-page-a-day read because this one actually did win the Book of the Month title on my website, CYN'S Workshop. So, I'm probably going to end up making this one my next 30-page-a-day read after Silvercloak. That way I can, actually fulfill my commitment. So this was actually an arc sent to me by Entangled Teen. So thank you, Entangled Teen, for sending me this arc. Came with like this cute little thingy here. And... oh no, I'm thinking of a different book. It Looks Could Kill. I got like a whole handwritten letter from the author. It was really cute. But there we go. I don't even want to count this because I'm insane. We know I'm insane. I always give myself like 18 or 20 books. So what is that so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Haha! 18. It's always 18. But you know what? I did 15 books last month. None of these I can audiobook because they are mostly arcs. I am going to read audiobooks this month. I don't know which ones yet, which is why they're not going to be in this video or even in my short little clip thing. In fact, a lot of these are like last minute add-ins, so they're not even going to be in my short TBR clip. Only like the realistic ones are going to be in that one. So we'll see how far I get this month. But c'est la vie. It is what it is. I always set myself up with a really large goal and I never ever make it. But I did do 15 books last month. So here's hoping to another 15 at least. At the very least. That's what I really want. Oh, I missed one. The Dryad Storm by Lori Forrest. I am audiobooking that one currently. I did start it on the 1st of the month, so that is also, that's number 19 for this TBR. Okay, so 19 books. I'll at least get 10 of them done. We know that. I might be a little crazy, but it's okay. That's why we're all here. We listen and we don't judge. In any case, thank you all for tuning in to this TBR video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with all your book loving friends. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and as always, happy reading.